Hello, everybody, anyone. My name is Christopher Wood. I am 52 years old, and I am a 6-year revenge retaliation full physical identity theft victim. I am the victim of injuring, torturing, brain injuring, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assault, serious skull deforming. My brain has actually been split, lung and kidney damage done to me. File falsification for medical discriminations, treatment refusals, blood and piss stolen on me through kidnapping from Ontario provincial police who are human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, guilty of torture crimes, full physical identity thefts, homicides, and attempted homicides in Napanee, Ontario. Ex-Chief of Commander, year 2019, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street before he left Napanee. Staff Sergeant, years 2019-2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Stacy, a mental health worker, Kingston AMHS, Shelley Huffner, had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with the crimes that are taking place against me. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224 are all guilty of human trafficking, slave trafficking, stalking, torture crimes, homicides, and attempted homicides. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, Lennox and Annington County General Hospital. She is guilty of falsifying my medical file for treatment refusals, discrimination, medical blacklisting, assuring all crimes against me, assuring I get no help and all crimes against me are assured. Medically blacklisted through her to prevent any help while I've been going through this. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, she is the girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. She is guilty of first-degree attempted murder with the intent to commit and cover up. She is guilty of first-degree being involved with first-degree identity theft, torture crimes, slavery, and homicides and cover-ups with and for ex-inmates, sex offenders, sex slave traffickers, and well-known junkies in Napanee, Ontario. The Justice of the Peace is also involved. Threats, accusations, intimidations, false arrest to prevent anything legal on her. Accomplices with and for O.p.p. who are guilty of first-degree murders and attempted murders, even torturing my dog and killing my mother as well. Since 2020, this is Jason Van Alstyne. He is guilty of first-degree identity theft, skull-splitting me, brain injuring, criminal stalking, attempted murder with intent to commit identity, disability, and insurance fraud. Guilty of killing my dog, guilty of criminal stalking, guilty of torture crimes, and guilty of attempted murder on me for Robert Kane, Tyler Teabag Lake. Dale Hartwick, guilty of first-degree attempted murder with intent to commit homicide for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his ex-wife's boyfriend. Dale Hartwick's boyfriend, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, he is guilty of skull-splitting me, identity theft. I have pictures where I look like him, including the same cockeye. He is guilty of attempted blinding me, paralyzing me, attempted sex assault, and attempted murder. He is a speed trafficker and a registered sex offender. Child groomer Raymond LeBlanc, he is guilty of criminal stalking, killing my dog with Tyler Lake on March 24, 2023. He is guilty of criminal stalking on me, torture crimes, and attempted murder for O.p.p. They're all human traffickers and sex slave traffickers with and for the cops. This is another picture of Jason Gimpy two-stepping Allstein. He goes between Napanee and Kingston where he sells laced fentanyl, committing overdose murders through it. He is a serious crackhead. This is a sex slave trafficker. He is a pimp. He is a child abuser. He is a slave trafficker, and he is guilty of torture crimes and attempted murder on me with my mother's son, K. Sweet. First-degree stalking, torture crimes, injuring, torturing. He is a slave trafficker. He is a child sex offender, and he is guilty of premeditated murder with intent to commit. He actually believes he owns me, and he actually thinks that he played in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers, but plug hustler. He is a crackhead, a meth head, and morphine. He is seriously psychotic, highly delusional, and a schizophrenic. I am the victim of full physical identity theft. Identity change physically done to me over the course of 6 years through these pieces of shit. Blair Frederick Hardy, Ontario Provincial Police Constable Detective. He is a meth trafficker, guilty of rapes, guilty of financial thefts and frauds, welfare, disability, insurance frauds, bank thefts, insurance frauds, and multiple murders. Ontario Provincial Police Constable Detective Blair Hardy Kane. He is also guilty of ending the Wood bloodline. He is also guilty of being involved with the stalking murder of my mother in 2020. And this is Harry Hartwick. He is a child groomer. He's guilty of torture crimes on me. He is my cousin. He is guilty of abuses, threats, skull splitting me, brain injuring me, and attempted murder with intent to commit. He is also guilty of serious crimes on me as a child too. This is a picture of me. I've been through 100% full physical identity theft and change. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. How it is being done is through lies, time buying, cover-ups, arrest refusals, false arrest, while O.p.p. are committing identity thefts and frauds, slave trafficking, and murders and getting away with it. I hope each and every one of you pieces of shit are happy, because I know you're blocking out my fucking YouTube, and I know you're fucking blocking out everything I do to prevent anything on you getting out. So my YouTube is being blocked by these pieces of shit. They hacked into my computer. There was also another one involved. His name is Christopher Brandt. Him and his reserve cop brother are guilty of criminal stalking, torture crimes on me, brain injured me, using CEW on me, Stingray, and guilty of being involved with guilty of attempted murder with intent. They are co-offenders and human traffickers, sex slave traffickers with O.p.p. in Napanee. This guy here, he is approximately 70 years old, bald, glasses, sex slave trafficker, guilty of killing my mother, and he is a serial killer associated to Russell Williams and a copycat. His real name is possibly Stephen Mavis or Maben, a wanted escapee. He is guilty of criminally stalking my mother, guilty of torture crimes on me, guilty of brain injuring me. He is highly obsessed with me. He is a homosexual heroin addict. He is possibly involved in a murder in Toronto of a girl in Rosedale. A couple years ago, he was in there. He was in Toronto at the time, and those are his kind of crimes. He is a child sex slave trafficker, and he is guilty of multiple homicides. He frequents Tim Hortons Loaf and Ale in Napanee, Ontario, and Tim Hortons Loaf and Ale and Prince Charles School. He is bald, glasses, sometimes a goatee. He lives at 149 Centre Street North, Napanee, Ontario, on the corner of Bridge and Centre Street, in a brown or grey house now. I shouldn't give addresses, but he cannot be touched by the police. He's very seriously dangerous, highly psychotic, and the fucking lowlife needs to be arrested. And he can't be because I don't have $22,000 and he's an accomplice boss to O.p.p. There is also a Sean McKay as well that's involved. And there is another from Kingston. His name is Robert Hanna. He is an ex-inmate at Millhaven Penitentiary. He is a sex offender. He is a stalker. He has a total 100% internet ban against him because he is a sex trafficker because of his previous sex crimes. And he is guilty of cloning my phone. He is guilty of hacking into my computer, and he is guilty of also broadcasting me through this on a fucking pedophile site named Discord. He lives in Kingston, Ontario. He is not supposed to be online, and he is also guilty of stalking, being involved with my identity theft, brain injuring, and attempted murder as well. His name is Robert Hanna. He also goes by Jimmy Fry. And he is another one that needs to be arrested and put back in fucking Millhaven. If anybody thinks identity thefts and changes cannot happen to a person physically, I am proof it can, and it has happened to me. Once again, how police traffic frame and are committing full murders and getting away with it and having it covered up, using drug addicts, psychopaths, fucking psych inmates and ex-inmates, labeling their victims as being suicidal self-harmers or whatever the case, so they can use those bullshit lies when they are committing identity thefts, brain injury, trafficking, and murders and getting away with it. This is me going to Ontario Provincial Police, and I now look nothing like this, and this is the reason why I started going through my identity theft after I was shot by O.p.p chief or commander in year 2019. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated murder. He is a fucking sex slave trafficking chief of fucking police, the head of Ontario Provincial Police, and he fucks kids. This is O.p.p revenge.
I'm headed towards O.p.p. See about getting Spencer McLeod, William Wooldridge arrested and charged today. Stalking, injuring, torturing. Let's see what happens.
And of course, I now look nothing like that in any way, shape, or form. So, damage is fucking done. Time has been bought. These are physical changes I have actually been through. One way or another, each and every one of you fuckers will pay for this. physically fucking change me to look like homosexual Dale Hartwick and his fucking redheaded bastard boyfriend and Harry fucking Hartwick and a gimp named Jason Gimpy Two-Step Van Alstyne, a well-known fucking stroke victim and a crackhead. I have also had strokes. I have had heart attacks as well. And I've not been able to get fucking medical help. Lung and kidney damage done to me as well. So you're fucking mutilating me, you're torturing me, you're deforming me, you're committing identity theft on me, and you're going to kill me, and you're going to get away with it, O.p.p. Congratulations, you murdering fucks. You're lucky you're above laws and cops cannot be arrested. I've been trying for 6 years, including just recently through Lika, only for them to tell me that O.p.p. are no longer responsible for any fucking crimes. They are completely, totally above them. I am owned by these fucking cops, and I have been sold into slavery from these fucking cops for this identity theft, for murder. My mother was murdered by them too, and so were dogs. Luckily, all homicides and crimes in Napanee, Ontario are legal for the police, doctors, justice of the peace, mental health, and their junkie accomplices. And they will continue to kill people, and they will continue to get away with it and have it covered up. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled. Spencer Mills shows up at your door. Expect bodies to start following, because that's exactly what will happen. Somebody hit the like, share, subscribe, especially share, because this needs to get out. O.p.p. cops and others need to be arrested before I am fucking dead and I am completely lobotomized and this gets away with while they fucking are committing homicides. Luckily, poor, homeless, elderly, disabled do not have any rights. Natives, murdered and missing, Ontario provincial police crimes, and yes, there is res cops involved with these, tribal cops involved with these crimes through O.p.p. as well. Beware of this.